Good morning, evening, night, whatever time of day it is for you guys. We're gonna have an awesome video for the day. We're going back to Noelle. We're gonna try to break a record. We're talking about highest attack, not for Noelle, but pretty much in Genshin Impact. There's a lot of cool stuff we can do here, a lot of new builds coming in. If you guys want to see more stuff like this, you like the channel, hit the subscription button, join up with the family. We're always having a good time here. Now, there's a lot of cool stuff going on with Noelle. We're gonna have an ER party, right? A generation party in the next coming days as well. So if you're looking for that one as well, that's gonna be a future video. But today we're going for how big, how swole we make our maid, guys. And it's gonna be pretty big. It's gonna be pretty big. Guess how much we can hit. We can even hit higher than this video in the future. I know it because, well, the new attack buff for Kujo Sara, I don't have her max yet talents, all right? She's 9, I can get her to the 13, but this is very close to being able to get her to 10. So if you don't have that, you know, C3, C5, whichever constellation it is that actually bumps up her big, yeah, it's this one, it's C5. So you don't have her C5, it's gonna be very close to right before you get to hit her with that capstone, right before you maximize it with the old crown. So this will be pretty powerful for you guys there. And then we're gonna be talking about after we break this, this world record, what the actual best weapon for her is going to be. So our artifact selection here, we're not cheating, we're still using the retracing bolide set. I love this set, it's my favorite set for her still. Shield strength, charge attack damage, normal attack damage, awesome sauce there. If you don't have this set, you know, go ahead and use the gladiator set. You can use the Shimenawa's a reminiscent set, but I personally, guys, don't really like that set all that much on her due to the long cooldown on her E. I made a build guide video trying that set out. Oh, well, I deleted the sands for that. I fed it into something else. I do not like that set on this character all that much, as was stated in that video. And we are using the white blind here as well because we want to pump up the numbers. Now the team you can see here: Noelle, Zhongli, Bennett, Kujo Sara. Let's go down here and see what we can set it up. We're going to use no food first, and then maybe we'll try around with food to see how high we can actually get it. I know food is cheating, but you know what? If you're going for a new world record, who cares, right? Just cheat. Just cheat. That's what my mom always told me. Just cheat. Oh, I didn't get that actually. Oh my goodness. Come on, fall, fall. 6,494 attack. I think we can get higher. I think maybe Kujo Sara's thing didn't hit because we do have ×4 noblesse oblige here for the 20% attack. Maybe his attack buff fell off. I don't think so either from his elemental burst. He is not crowned. We can get him up a little bit more if we so decided to, but not yet, not today. Got other things to crown. And then I don't know if we actually hit with her explosion on the boss because he flew up, flew back down, did a bunch of stuff, but she is on 4 pieces of tenacity of the Millicent set. So let's Uno reverse this and let's try again. All right, real quickly, we're gonna retry this again. We're gonna use no food still, and we're gonna just pop this shield so we don't take any damage. We're gonna pop up Bennett ulti, pop Kujo Sara, going Noelle here. You should have max stacks here. And that was the max without food, 6,494. So let's pop some foodies and see where we can launch ourselves into the stratosphere. Remember, Noelle can double dip on using an attack food into defense food. So she is very good in multiplayer for those reasons. If you're out there to try to carry people in multiplayer, which we do time to time, maybe, you know, you don't want to use the word carry. Maybe it's, I want to help. You can use attack defense food and a geo damage food ups. You can use them all at the same time, which is pretty awesome if you're trying to help out your boys or girls, whatever it is in multiplayer. All right, we got max things here. Let's pop this in, pop this in. Make sure we get that. Pop this stacks, and our stacks are 7,709. So we gained 1,220 ish attack from having a defense food and an attack food at the same time. That is actually pretty ridiculous. If we were to level up, say maybe like Kujo Sara's elemental skill here, 4 more levels, right? Because I have 4 more actually. It's only at 6 instead of 9. I'm held back right now by the weekly world boss. They've thrown them all in a ball. We could maybe see a situation where we crack 8K, especially because Kujo Sara right now is using a Thundering Pulse, which is fine, but she doesn't have like the Skyward Harp either. So I think the real world record for this would be the setup we have right now, as well as a bigger attack bow with the Skyward Spine, I do believe it's called, and then the same setup here with artifacts. You have to use tenacity, the Millicent set on somebody. This is fine, and we have full noblesse here with a Benny, and Benny also isn't full here, so we could easily crack 8K. 8K is ridiculous damage here. So let's talk about real builds here. So if you're actually trying to run this raw damage squad here, white blind will no longer be your best weapon. because your attack is so ridiculously high. Now, White Blind and Serpent Spine, depending on your gear and your team setup, have been neck and neck for DPS for forever, right? We're talking about 1 to 5% between your DPS between White Blind and Serpent Spine for the entirety of Genshin Impact. But if you're running this team right here and you're getting your attack this high, you want to drop the White Blind and run a equivalent refinement rank Serpent Spine. So I am going to be doing that in the future here, which is going to be why I have 1, 2, 3 Serpent Spine. I have a battle pass right now. I'll be able to R4 Serpent Spine, which will be pretty powerful. And then once I get R5 Serpent Spine, that's going to be 50% damage up in this squad with the crit chance as well. And the raw whole like attack that we lose here, we're going to pivot back down, you know, from eventually 8K all the way down to like 6.5K or so, maybe it's 6.7K when we're trying to help out people in co-op or something like that. And that's going to be very powerful, very powerful. Now let's just see if we can actually do some damage to this guy while we're chilling. Wow, we are actually cleaving this guy for his life on crits. On crits, we were cleaving him so hard. Was that like 30 something thousand damage? My bruiser healer tank girl was just hitting people for 33K. If this was an AoE scenario, we'd be hitting multiple people for 33K. That's a lot of damage, and that's where Noelle shines, is in these AoE circumstances. Now, she was cleaving a single target boss. I get it. You can't really cleave a single target boss, but in those AoE situations, my gosh, that's going to be so good. If there's 4 dudes, 30K times 4, 120K per attack. Yeah, that's pretty powerful. And like I said, guys, if you had the Serpent Spine in this scenario max stacks, you're gonna get so much damage bonus in comparison because this team is boosting her attack up. Now we do have double Geo with Zhongli, so it's gonna give us Geo resistance down. We also have the ×2 Geo resonance with Zhongli and Noelle, which is other 15% Geo resistance down and damage up as well on top of that, which is ridiculous. You have these giant attack buffers between these two here. And then if you had the Serpent Spine on here, max stacks are 5, well, we're gonna be going from what we have right now, which is going to be 46% geo damage up, and then 40% charge / normal damage up from our artifact slots here from Retracing Bullide. Add another 50% to that, and that's going to be tons of damage. We are looking at what, 136% damage up with like 6.7K attack. That is a lot, considering you're going to have 40% resist down, giant shield, healing everyone. This is the Bruiser squad for sure, the Bruiser raw damage team, guys. If you want to see the future team with Ball / the new Electro Traveler, which now has constellations 4, 5 possibly, if you've been out there getting all them Oculuses, look for that one later this week, guys. And then I'll see you in the next one. It's going to be ridiculous.